Alright, everyone. He's out. I got stuck for a moment. I'm out. I'll bring you along as we traverse down the hill. And just like in one of the previous videos, I'm using my LED light bar because if I use that one, it's too much of a glare. But yeah, right here's where we all got stuck the other night, or 6 nights ago. And the spot that we just passed right here on the left, and as you can see the footsteps going up the hill, I almost backed off a cliff, mainly because I couldn't see. If I would have had my rear-facing lights, aka my traffic advisor on, I would have been able to see the road and I would have been able to back down to about here. But one of the guys that came up to rescue me, and my buddy that's in front of us, he got stuck right here on the right because he couldn't exactly see behind him. However, this area is really beautiful during the daytime. At night, there's really not much to see. But yeah, 6 nights ago when we both got stuck, actually today's Wednesday, so it was a week ago. But yeah, a week ago tonight. But I had to drive from this area to where I live without any power steering because my power steering pump, the shaft for it, snapped. Now that she's out of forward low, I can put it back in drive, in 2-wheel. Well, first gear, not drive. And from here, if I need 4-wheel drive, just about any speed, I can just click it in. But anywho's, I'm going to end this one here. Well, actually, no, I'll end it down when we get to pavement. But with where this area is and where I live, it's roughly about a 40-minute drive. And 3 days after having a major surgery, let's just say I took my time getting home. Because it was also snowing that night. If I had a computer, I could edit all these together and make a decent video versus just using cell phone. But one, don't have GoPro or any type of sports camera, just my phone. But for like I'm gonna retract that. One of the last videos that I actually uploaded, I was rambling on about the off-road recovery guys. You got 4x4 Rescue. He runs a Jeep Gladiator. You got BSF Recovery. He runs a square body dually Chevy truck 4x4. He's up in like the Michigan, Wisconsin area. I do believe Michigan. You got Trail Mater, which is Rory Irish. He runs 2 square body Chevys. One's basically bare bones 454 big block 5-speed manual. He's got the other one is relatively close to the same year. It's known as Blue, even though it's green and white. It's got a 454 big block, automatic, lockers, front, rear, and a supercharger. His new recovery rig, well, relatively new, is Mini Meter. It's a Jeep Wrangler, used to be a 4-door. He put a recovery boom on it. He built that one to do mostly side-by-sides. You got Matt's Off-Road Recovery. If you know his channel, you know that he's got a Jeep Cherokee known as the Banana. He's got the Morvera, which started out as a Chevy Corvair wagon and the world's largest off-road wrecker. You got Casey Liddell. He's up in Oregon. You've got Murphy's Diesel. He's out in Arizona. And the gentleman that I couldn't remember his last name, that's out in Arkansas, it's Matt McKenzie. And he runs a Jeep Gladiator and now has a 4x4 Dodge Ram 3500 24 valve Cummins. And then you got me and my gang that run our personal vehicles for recoveries, which is my 2002 GMC Yukon and the buddy that I come rescue tonight with his 2015 Ford F-150 EcoBoost. My rig, if you can hear the rumble, I do not have the factory muffler. About a month after me and my girlfriend got this and a 97 GMC Yukon, I didn't like how quiet it was, so I cut the factory muffler off and welded a glass pack with a turn down pipe on it. She's still quiet, but she's got a rumble. And here in the near future, the part of the exhaust that's still remaining in here is getting deleted. Being in Tooele County, I don't have to worry about emissions, so I can get by with getting rid of the part that's still there. Downside, right now I average anywhere between 13 to 15 city and 19 to 24 miles a gallon highway. My Yukon with the 5.3, it's the flex fuel, so it does relatively well on fuel. But right now, it's 2:32 a.m. I got the call an hour and a half ago. And it takes roughly 30 to 40 minutes to get out to the area where my buddy was. Not only he's a darn good friend, but he's also one of my employees. With the mobile mechanic stuff, if I have people helping, we usually split it 3 ways. Portion for me, portion for the company, and a portion for the other employee. A week ago, when we all got stuck, granted it's 2:30 in the morning, not like, we got stuck like, say, 7 days ago, but 15 hours from now. And we spent 4.5 hours stuck, almost 5 hours. But when we got stuck a week ago, it was me, my buddy Afton, which is in front of us way up there, and my buddy Braxton, who is also an employee. But the people that came out to help, one of which came out with a side-by-side. He's a former co-worker who turned friend slash family, however you want to put it. And the gentleman that came out in a Jeep, it was a 99 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, straight 6, 4-wheel drive. He's the one that got stuck in the tree. But he used to be part of a team known as Utah Off-Road Recovery Team. We're gonna backtrack a little bit, go back in time a couple of years. It was February 23rd, 2023, or yeah, 23. No, 22. So 3 years ago, not 2. Tooele County got hit with a snowstorm. I left my house 5:45 that morning. I didn't go home until 3:30 the next morning. That day I only charged one person for recovery. And that was because the person didn't listen to my directions and they ended ended up backing into me and damaging my vehicle. But everybody that I pulled out that day was 36 civilian vehicles, a couple law enforcement vehicles, and a semi. Most of the civilian vehicles were actually referred to me from Utah Off-Road Recovery Team because they cannot legally do recoveries on city streets. Me being a tow truck driver, I can actually do that because I'm part of a tow company. But once all the snow melts up here in the canyons, I'll come up here, do a video, and show you where we got stuck and where I almost backed off a cliff. Granted, it's only like a 10-foot cliff, but still. But I'm going to end this video here. But thanks for tagging along. If you haven't liked videos, please do so. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and share the videos. Thanks, y'all.